beautiful souls, welcome back to Seeing of Tarot with me, Natasha. I'm really happy you've made it here for this video today. We are going to be finding out what your person, what they want to happen, and then some actions, you know, in the coming kind of weeks, month, towards you or this connection. So we have 3 piles for you guys today. We have pile 1 here with this rose quartz point. So rose quartz point, very difficult to say. We have pile 2 here with the lemon jade. So this is lemon jade, really, really beautiful colour. And then we have pile 3 at the end with this rainbow moonstone. So this is rainbow moonstone. Yeah, so obviously pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. See which one you're drawn to, whether it's the pile itself, the crystal on top, or even the timestamp. So if you pop down to the description box or to the comment section, I will have them linked so you can go directly there, and I will see you guys in your reading. Hello pile 1, if you chose the rose quartz point, really I love this rose quartz. I got it because it was actually quite dark in comparison to the other rose quartz I kind of own. So yeah, really, really beautiful crystal here. If you chose that, this is your reading. So we're going to be looking at, you know, what they want to happen and their kind of actions, and we've got one advice card, which is that Moonology card. We'll do that at the very end. Probably will be, you know, my readings, I try not to make them too long, but yeah, it'll probably be around 10-15 minutes, okay? And just before I get started, this is a reminder to you guys that I do have space for private readings. So if you watch my readings quite often and they resonate, but you really want some, you know, more personal advice and some clarity, then do get in touch with me. Either you can email or through my social media. So whatever works for you guys. So what does your person want? We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Sun. We want 9 of Cups. We have the World reversed. And I wanted to get some clarity on that, so I drew the 8 of Cups to clarify the World reversed. And then we have the Lovers. Sorry, that was not camera. The Lovers. And finally this Everything is Fine, which is... some people don't use it from the Modern Witch Tarot, but I quite like it. It kind of gives a different feeling to that 10 of Swords. And then we have the cards Mars, so move forward and defend self. We have Earth, persistence, patience and practicality. And we have Prosperity. So, what your person wants from your connection. Definitely I get a sense of, with the Sun and 9 of Cups and kind of that Lovers, I really do feel like this person does want a future here with you. They want that kind of happiness, they want their joy, they want that to be fulfilled. With that Lovers, you know, that is that deep connection, and I really feel like they want to make a choice towards you, towards this connection. Is the kind of like overriding sense I get with what this person wants. You know, when you get these kind of cards like the Sun, the 9 of Cups, and the Lovers in a love reading, that is a very, very good sign. So I really do feel like this person has, you know, has love for you, wants there to be a future, and you know, I feel like even the cards in between that kind of do very much point to this, almost like really wanting a future. So if you've been in a bit of a maybe if you've had some arguments recently, if you've had a bit of separation, time apart, I feel like this person definitely wants this to end. They want to come back together. You know, there is that sense of wanting to move and to transition into something that is kind of like more stable. I always feel like in relationships it's almost like this, the rough kind of represents that, leaving that kind of 5 of Swords energy where, you know, there's kind of conflict, there may be people like hurting each other, not really wanting to hurt each other but not being careful with their words and just ending up hurting each other. So I feel like, you know, definitely this is wanting to move on to that kind of, very much move on to that happiness, that wish fulfillment. And with the world reversed and clarified with that 8 of Cups, I really feel like if this person, if in this connection recently there's been arguments, like, and wanted, like, maybe if you've thought about ending it or if they have, there's definitely doubts here. And it's like the world reverse is kind of like completion. It's the end of the major arcana, and when it's reversed I get a real sense of like being resistant to that. So it's almost like being resistant to that kind of walking away. So if you've said that, you know, you want space, or they said they need space, I feel like they're now starting to feel that resistance towards that, and that's actually something that they don't really want anymore. So I feel like they do need to, you know, with the Lovers there, that is a sign of making a choice as well. So they are thinking about making a choice. And, you know, with that, everything is fine. I feel like there is an aspect here that maybe they do need to, they are going to kind of like almost like mask anything that happens, like anything, any hurt that they felt in this connection, or anything like that. They're going to kind of mask it and be like, oh no, everything's fine. I feel like they really want to get back together, to the point that they will kind of just ignore anything that's kind of hurt them. So do be mindful of this with this person. Try and get them to try and get them to open up and actually do have like a really good dialogue between you guys, because I feel like that is very, very important. And so with these oracle cards as well, we have prosperity, and when this comes up in love readings, I kind of do see it as more like emotional prosperity, the sense of like having everything you wish. It kind of makes me think of that kind of 9 of Cups energy. So I feel like they are going to want, they kind of want that emotional prosperity of like love, more so than maybe material things. And then we have Mars and Earth energy here. So Mars, it says move forward and defend yourself. So I feel like this, you know, this person, sorry, I appreciate that these cards are quite light. They're very like watercolour based. So this person does want to move forward in this connection, and kind of goes very much with that kind of like 6 of Swords, definitely wants to move forward. I feel like they do need to, I feel like this person kind of needs to defend themselves as well. They just need to, you know, it's almost like defend themselves from any more hurt, but also, yeah, it does feel like that, defend themselves from any more hurt. But honestly, I feel like they're very committed and wanting to stay in this. And then with that Earth energy as well, that is, you know, wanting to be grounded, but also that persistence, patience and practicality. I really feel like this person is going to persist in this relationship, situation, whatever it is for you guys, and they are going to, and I feel like they do have the patience to work through anything here, because I think they kind of see what it is they want and they're actually very willing to like work towards it. So actions that they may take in the next, you know, couple of weeks, month, I would say. So we have the Tower, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So 2 major arcana. You've had quite a lot of major arcana in this reading. We have then Faith, so 31, which breaks down to a 4. And we have the Void, which is a 1. So Dark Moon, which is like a new moon as well. So with that Tower, I honestly feel like in the next couple of weeks, month, I feel like this person is going to have, you know, a major change in their life. It could be job related, family related, something along those lines. Something's going to happen, and I feel like that's going to actually maybe bring out a lot of, you know, with this everything is fine, I feel like that's actually going to kind of have that almost like crash down. I feel like they'll realise that they can't hold back the kind of flood anymore, because I feel like behind that everything is fine is actually quite a lot of emotions and things that they need to process that they're kind of just sweeping under the carpet. And I feel like this person is going to, that is going to happen. they're going to have that kind of realization and change and everything coming into focus. And I think with that Ten of Wands that they're probably going to want to share this with you. They're going to want to share the burden. So I feel like there is a need for you to kind of be there for this person, to be able to talk to them, be able to comfort them. We have the Void, which is, you know, new moon, and it's kind of that with change, with that, you know, tower, you're kind of bringing that tower down. So that can be like your beliefs, it can be whatever it is, maybe you're just their way of living at the moment. Everything's going to come crashing down, and I feel like they're going to be in this place, this new place, to kind of set new intentions and kind of build from the ground up. And I feel like they're going to go through a bit of a rebuilding process. Everything's going to be on a clean slate. So I feel like if you have had a rocky relationship in the past, that's gonna, I feel like this is a good omen that you guys are going to start off on this like fresh slate and be able to kind of build things together. And you know what, I feel like the kind of, with that Faith card and the Wheel of Fortune, so the Worm Moon is the last full moon of the year, and it's called the Worm Moon because it's about the same time that, you know, earthworms are starting to come to the surface, they're starting to break up the earth, they'll bring in the birds, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like faith that you've kind of got through that dark winter, and now you're coming into spring, you're coming into things coming into like fruition here with like all this green, and you know, she's got like the baby bump of earth, and it's kind of just like a fresh new beginning. And I really do feel like that with you guys. And you know, it's just a reminder, I feel like have faith in the universe here, and yeah, just, and maybe even like each other. There's a sense of needing faith in each other, and know that, you know, when time is right, everything is going to fall into place. And your advice card here, guys, we have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So obviously Geminis are twins, so it makes sense that, you know, and they're air signs, it makes sense that they're all about communication. I think this is all about, you know, when I see this with the Gemini with the eyes closed and the eyes open, it's kind of like seeing the unseen and what's kind of in front of you. And I feel like there's a need to, you know, have a real talk, because I feel like this person's hiding a lot of deep emotions and a lot of hurt. So I feel like communication between you is key and is very, very important. So, you know, communicate what you need to communicate, but also be able to listen to what they need to say as well. So yeah, that's everything for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Everything is really appreciated. And do remember, if you want a private reading, then do get in touch. And I will see you guys again in the future. See you later. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this chunky little lemon jade point, then this is your reading. So what we're going to be looking at, as I mentioned in the introduction, is what this person wants with this connection and what they kind of like want to happen, and any actions they'll be taking in the next, it feels like, couple of weeks, month, but obviously, you know, tarot is not set in stone, so this is just the energy I'm picking up on at the moment. And then we've got one advice card here with the Moonology. So just before I get started, do remember, guys, that I do give private readings as well. So if you watch my videos often and they resonate with you, then, you know, if you have questions you want answering, then do get in touch for a private reading. So let's get started. Right, your person, what they want to happen. So we have the Tower reversed. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the World. We have Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Three of Pentacles. And for Oracle cards, we have New Beginnings and they were reversed. We have the card Yin, so intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, receptivity. And Sextile, so a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So, sorry, my nose is just a bit itchy. I feel like your person, if you are, you know, I feel like if you are in a place of no contact, of arguments, of separation, I feel like this person is very kind of resistant to all that. They don't want it to be happening, is generally what I feel. Like they want to kind of put a line under any like negativity and anything of you guys not being together. With the Tower reverse, it's like the Tower reverse just makes me think of being resistant to change, like you know, it's kind of like realizing you need to make change yourself, but just not doing it, or just kind of ignoring signs from your spirit guides, all that kind of stuff. I feel like this person is just like not taking it right now. They're like, nope, not having it. And then with these kind of, so we have the World and we have the Ten of Swords. So these cards remind me of kind of like cards of like completion is what I'm hearing. So it's like this person has, sorry if you can hear some banging, somebody next door to me has a skip and they're throwing things into it, which is a bit irritating, but they'll be doing it all day, so trying to find a time to record is very difficult. So hopefully it's not too loud and hopefully you can't hear it. So yeah, with the World and the Ten of Swords, it is kind of like that ending. The cards of like ending, it's the end of the suit, end of the major arcana, kind of like completion, lesson complete, you know, ready to start again. And I feel like this person is kind of, it's almost like they're not meaning to, but it's like they're almost like blocking their own new beginning. I feel like maybe this relationship situation kind of needs that new beginning. Maybe it needs some fresh energy. Maybe things from the past need to be let go of for it to really flourish. But for some reason this person is hanging very tightly onto that. I feel like they have a lot of, they do have a lot of anxiety. And if there was, we have the Three of Pentacles here, and I feel like if there was like a third party, or if you're with someone now, because I feel like you guys probably aren't together. If you're with someone, dating someone now, this is, I feel like they want that to end, and I feel like they have a lot of anxiety about that. What they want to happen is, I feel like they want it to be, I feel like this person almost wants it to carry on how it was. I feel like they're very, you know, they're very receptive of you with this yin energy. I feel like they want you to kind of come back, but you know, I feel like what they want to happen is they want this kind of stability. They want, you know, for you guys to show up for each other, to be there. You know, King of Pentacles always makes me think of, you know, like a daddy figure. Like, it kind of represents to me like the idea of partners that are committed for the long term, that can be, you know, parents or providers, just someone that is very stable. And I feel like this person is really like, that's what they want, and they're kind of clinging on to this, and I feel like they they kind of just can't really let go, because I feel like they still really want you. And you know, they feel like, it's almost like they feel like if they hold on long enough, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a rewarding situation. I can feel this kind of like tension here with them, and they're kind of just, it's like they're holding on so tightly, they've got the tension aspects of this, but they've not got the flow. They've not got the kind of letting things flow naturally, or just, you know, letting things that are not meant for them kind of flow out of their life. They're just hanging on very, very tightly, and I feel like they're kind of being their own block here, because I feel like they're just focusing too much on the past and not ready to like let go and move forward and have, you know, if that's what they want with you, they want like a relationship. I feel like they're not ready for that. The cards that we have for you here, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is actions that they're going to take in the next week or so. We have, I say week or so, next couple of weeks and months, sorry. So Six of Cups, Three of Wands, and Temperance. And then we have the card The Unexpected, so Blue Moon, so 43, which breaks down to a 7. Honestly, these cards, they feel quite passive to me. The cards, yeah, like Knight of Pentacles, it is kind of like a progression. I feel like maybe they might want to move towards you, but it's all going to be very slowly, and I feel like right now they're kind of very much, it's moving forward very slowly. They're kind of probably stuck just reminiscing. As I said, this person still feels very stuck in this kind of energy. So I feel like they do want like stability for the future. I feel like they do want you, but they're not allowing themselves to be open to kind of the new opportunities, because I feel like they're very stuck in how things were. So I feel like they're still going to be quite reminiscing. They probably watch you a lot on social media with that Three of Wands. I feel like they're not making steps towards you. It's like they just expect you to pop out of the blue. Like, I feel like that's what they want to happen. They want you to kind of come towards them. And you know, with that Temperance, there is like aspects of, you know, healing. I don't think, honestly, I feel like this is somebody that probably is not, even though we have this like spirituality card here, I feel like this person is not very, I don't feel like they're super spiritual. So when these Temperance cards come up, I feel like they probably are healing, but it's not like an active process. I don't think they're like actively like doing shadow work and that kind of stuff to heal. It's kind of more like time is a healer with this person. So I would say their actions is still going to be quite passive. I don't think they're going to come forward to you with this Yin card, because, you know, if you look at Yin and Yang, Yin is obviously all about that receptivity, kind of like, it is that more, you know, feminine energy of, you know, sitting back and not being the one that's doing the chasing. So I feel like this person is kind of very much in that space and is very much just watching and thinking and just kind of waiting and hoping that you're going to pop into their life. So for you, your piece of advice here is full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. So if this is somebody that you still obviously have a great deal of feelings for, and you're kind of watching this and you're wanting them to be the one that takes the action towards you, I feel like this is somebody that is not going to be doing that anytime soon. So I feel like Spirit's saying that if you kind of want it, don't let pride be in the way. Don't let pride be the one that's like, nope, I'm waiting for them to reach out to me. It doesn't make you like the weaker person to reach out first. If that is something that you really want, if you really want this person, I feel like they are kind of just sitting here waiting and watching for you to get in touch with them. They want that kind of unexpected thing. They're not going to come towards you. So, you know, I feel like Spirit's saying that if you want this person, you know, do go for it. Don't be scared. Don't let pride stop you from doing it. And just, yeah, very much go for what you want. Be a Leo. Have that self-confidence that, you know, if you reach out to them, they're going to be so happy to hear from you. Have that unexpected, you be that unexpected person in their life that's going to cause them some happiness. So, yeah, that is your reading, guys. If you enjoyed it, do leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. All that stuff is very much appreciated. And do remember, I have spaces for private readings at the moment, so check out the description box on how to get in touch with me, and I will see you guys in another reading. See you later. Last but not least, pile 3. So if you chose the Rainbow Moonstone, so this beautiful Rainbow Moonstone, then this, oh, you can see the flash there, lovely. Then this is your reading. So we're going to be looking at, what does your person want, what are their kind of actions in the next weeks to month or so, and yeah, just one card of advice here with the Moonology card. So yeah, and just before I get started, do remember that I have slots available for private readings. So if you watch my readings a lot on YouTube and they resonate with you, then do think about getting in touch if you have questions, or if you want a private reading. So you can you can see how to do so in my description box below. So let's get started. Okay, so what they want to happen. Oh, we have Queen of Swords. We have Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. The Sun. Four of Swords reversed. And the World. So interestingly, the World has come out in all 3 readings today. We have Yang, so proactivity, expression, doing and moving, doing and forward motion. And we have Water, so spirituality, emotion, intuition, compassion. And we have the card Dreams. So guys, what your person wants to happen, I really get a feeling with this Yang card and kind of the Queen of Swords with that Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, I feel like this person really, what they want to happen is they really want to like move this forward, move on to like the next stage. I feel like they don't want to feel stuck. They don't want to feel like this isn't going anywhere. They really do want like that forward motion. So whether that is coming back together, if you've been separated, if it is, you know, or if you feel like you're kind of like in a situationship and it's like, oh, what happens now? Do we move forward? I feel like this person is like, yes, they want to move forward. They want something. They want something here. And quite honestly, I feel like with that Queen of Swords there, I feel like there's somebody that is, you know, when I see this, I feel like they're willing to be like cut out all the bullshit. I feel like they want to be quite honest and frank about what the like future is here. I feel like if this has not been part of your relationship so far, if you are in like a situationship, or if you are kind of separated and you've not really talked about it so much, I feel like your person's kind of getting almost like quite impatient and wanting to be frank and have like a real discussion about this, cut out all the BS and just be like, look, this is what I want to happen. They don't want it to be stuck anymore, you know. With this kind of like Knight of Pentacles, it's very much like being stuck in the mud. I feel like this is something that they do not want. They don't want it to feel like a really slow slog going forward. They're kind of happy. I feel like they want their happily ever after and they want it like yesterday. I feel like this person is very is not very patient, is what I'm getting. I feel like their patience is running out. So if you've kind of been making them wait at all as well for anything, I feel like their patience is very much running out. And it's almost like with that dreams card, you have dreams, you have that water sign, and you have the 7 of Cups. I feel like maybe this person does have quite a dreamy outlook. I feel like they think about the future quite a lot. I feel like this is almost like what they want to happen is, you know, I feel like what they want to happen is they want to be living their dreams. They want, like, I feel like you are somebody that is their dream person. They want to have that dream life. They want to be happy. They want to be able to celebrate the world there. They want that kind of completion on this. They want to move to the next level is what I'm getting from this person. They care a lot about, one, your happiness, but also being happy together. I feel like this is what they want more than anything. They just want like happy times with you. They want to be with you like quite a lot of the time. So I feel like for some of you, if you're like in a relationship, I feel like they want to move to that next stage. And more like reversal energy of that kind of, so reversed 4 of Swords, I really feel like this person's like, I've had enough of waiting, like let's just not hang around anymore. And you have the World there. So yeah, definitely feel like completion of like this stage. They want to like move on to something else, move on to like the next stage, and, you know, be able to celebrate together, be happy that you're moving to that next stage together is what I'm getting. I feel like your person is actually very straightforward and very easygoing with this, at least. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. So this is their actions in the coming weeks. We have 9 of Swords reversed. We have the Lovers. And we have the High Priestess. And we have action. So very, as I've been saying, I feel like this person does want action. They want to move forward. So this breaks down to a 6. So you have 2 6s here. Now their actions, I feel like this person's, you know, in the next couple of weeks is going to take action towards you. I feel like this is the only pile where this person feels like they've kind of got like a, you know, fire in their belly. They're wanting to move forward. That kind of Wheel of Fortune again makes me think of moving forward, carrying on, like going on to the next thing. It's that kind of sense of like movement, like perpetual movement. And I feel like it's almost like they feel like it's destined, like we're meant to move on to the next stage now. We're meant to, you know, it's meant to happen. I feel like they're getting over, if they had anxieties in the past and you're kind of watching this, be like, oh, maybe like before they weren't so sure about moving forward like this. I feel like they're very much working through those anxieties, and they're very much wanting to go forward with that action card and Yang, and all these cards that are up here. This person is wanting to move forward with you. The Lovers, I feel like they're going to be, honestly, I feel like this person may get to a point where they kind of leave it, like almost like give you the choice, be like, right, so I want to you know, move forward. It may be like almost like an ultimatum, like, are we a couple or are we not? Are we moving in? Like, what's happening? I feel like they want to be like, look, I feel like they want to put like a choice to you, like you either choose to be like in this or out of this. And honestly, I feel like with all these kind of like major arcana here, and then with the Sun and the World, this person, I feel like there is like a deep sense of knowing here. I feel like maybe you do have quite a strong, deep connection. I feel like they just know. I feel like they just know that they want to be with you with that High Priestess. It's like a really deep sense of knowing. And yeah, I feel like this person, out of all 3 piles, this person definitely feels like they are the ones that are going to be trying to make that move towards you. And then your just piece of advice here is a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I feel like you have a lot of luck here, and you know, whatever happens, if this person does like give you an ultimatum, if you feel like you're not ready, then obviously don't just rush forward because they've given you like an ultimatum. But whatever happens, I feel like you're very much being protected here. I feel like good things are going to come to you, whether it's with this person or without them. But I really do feel like this is probably going to be with this person. There's definitely a sense of, you know, destiny, of this person actually wanting to move forward and kind of being almost like, I feel like soon they will be actually actually ready as well. Because a lot of times in these readings, I feel like a lot of people turn to tarot when, you know, you're in connections that are, sometimes people are in toxic connections that they think are, you know, spiritual, and you know, you have to work through all this toxic stuff. But other times it is just genuinely there's been issues and maybe someone is hurt, someone is healing. But I feel like this time this person is actually really ready to move forward. So yes, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Do remember, if you do want a private reading, then you can message me on Instagram, Facebook, or get my email from the description box below. If you enjoyed this reading, comment, like, share, subscribe. All of that is really, really appreciated. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and I'll see you guys in another reading. See you later.